Okay, just a little update on the HPI Venture build. After the test run, I noticed the beef patties on the wheels on the inside of the rims were rubbing just a hair. So I modified those just a bit, but I decided I wanted a little more offset, so I got some 3mm offset aluminum hubs for the rear, and then some steel weighted hubs that it's really a spacer, I guess, a weight. So I keep the hub in the front, but this gives me 3mm as well and weight. And then I wasn't very happy with my Savox I had, so I got one with a lot more torque. This one you can see is 638 ounce-inch. I think my other Savox was like 111, which is basically waterproof, but about the same as what was in their stock. So I also got a little horn for the servo that hopefully will work and get rid of the servo saver. So I'm going to throw this on, and I'll put the body on and see what those wheels look like. Alright, got the hub reinstalled with the steel rotor weight, and as you can see, it is spacing it out. It's past the end point of these little bolts, so dremeling out a little clearance there was needed, but is no longer required because it will not hit once installed. It's spaced out now. And that should be true on the back with the 3mm aluminum hubs. So that's what it looks like from the front. You can't even see the beef patty anymore. You just see the steel rotor, and it's got a little more weight. So anyways, I will do the rear. Just wanted to show an installed kind of underneath shot explaining why I'm doing this spacing. This is the side that is not spaced, and you can see that knuckle arm there is pretty dang close to the tire tread, and under compression and loading, and if this is, you know, if I go to different wider tires, that's gonna rub. So this one I just installed that is spaced, and you can see there's plenty of room now with that 3mm offset. That's a little bit better view. So that's the actual reasoning. It's not just for a wider stance, it's for rub clearance on the knuckle arm. Okay, here we are with the new hubs installed. You can kind of see the stance. You know, honestly, it's not a huge visual difference. I mean, it is noticeable. I think it looks pretty good. Give it just a hair wider stance. So now to the servo. Okay, you can see I've got the first replacement servo out, the blue one, and I've got this one that's going in here, this SW1212. So do your research before you just ask, you know, the guy at the counter to give you a good servo that's waterproof. For a crawler, that's what he gave me. You can see the torque here, 8 kilograms per centimeter, or 111 ounce-inch versus what's going in. So this ought to get the job done. Like 6 times as powerful. So let me get this in and we will see. All right, back on the scales after the front weights and the rear hub switch out, which probably didn't add anything in the rear. So we're at 123.1 ounces and 5644 front bias, 50-50 side to side. So that looks good. I was unsuccessful
ditching my servo saver. I had to put that back on. The servo horn I got didn't work. But everything else went smoothly. New servos in. I'm gonna go give this guy a run in the snow. No, reached the limits of the powder.